Bienvenido a la Cinco de Mayo Especial. It's Cinco de Mayo. I'm feeling a little southwestern today. Got my hat that I got down in Mexico to protect my red neck from the sun. Welcome to my Cinco de Mayo special, is what I just said, I think. We're gonna have a blast here. We're at the new pond location. Just got it mowed down. I'm a little late getting started today because I hung out with my dad a lot longer than I expected. But the good news is we just brought a fresh load of firewood. I've got a new treat for you, new toy to show you. Enter the ice fishing hut. Because nothing says Mexico more than an overnighter and an ice fishing hut. The fact that this thing fits in here is absolutely unbelievable. Step one is complete. Shelter has been made. Now it's time for step two. Of course, Mexicano style. Ooh. So here's something I noticed about the tent, or about the ice fishing hut. It's real easy to pop up, but it's like a giant sail. The wind wants to take it. I would not want to have this out on a windy day. I just wouldn't be a good idea. So another thing I noticed is there's only enough stakes in the bag for the base of the tent itself, and they didn't provide stakes. They provided the guy lines, but they didn't provide stakes for the guy lines. So I just used the stakes that I've made for the canvas tent. I happen to have them in the van anyway, so it worked out pretty good. So I got all my guy lines ran. There's 6 of them, and I don't think this thing's gonna blow away now. I feel pretty confident that it's pretty solidly there, and I don't think there's gonna be any extreme wind in the next few days. So. I'm going to try to channel my inner Greg Ovens.
All region team, right? So I mean, that's gonna end up where they both.
I'm listening to my buddy's talk show.
It's gonna be exciting, right there. And
he hosts the talk show that's on the next night after mine. So I'm going to start construction, at least start construction on my Tiki bar. So I've got 4 corner posts here. I want this to be movable, portable. So I've got 4 corner posts. Nothing's going in the ground. I'm just going to try to brace these up, and then I'll figure out what I want to do for my bar top. Check it out. There's actually fish in this pond. I caught one, but it's a little bitty guy, so he's just a thrower backer. So here's where we're at. I got the basic frame made, but I'm gonna stop construction for now because it's getting dark and I want to get a fire going. And well, it's not dark yet, but the sun's gonna be setting soon, so I want to get a fire going and celebrate a little bit of Cinco de Mayo here. So next time I come back here, I'm going to continue construction on this. It's not sturdy right now because it's not braced up. I still need to put another brace between there and between there. And I might have to put some X braces, you know, like in the center, to really sturdy this thing up. No Cinco de Mayo camping trip is complete without a margarita. Simple margarita recipe. 2 parts tequila, silver or brown, doesn't matter. 1 part triple sec. So 2 shots of tequila, 1 shot of triple sec, 1.5 shots of lime juice. Sweeten with agave nectar. That's it. Rim the glass with salt. Serve with a lime. And indulge. Margarita is mighty fine with this tequila and lime cheese from Wisconsin. Don't leave your tripod over top of your fire pit if you have any cookware, because the birds like to use this as a perch, and they've crapped all over my lid. Sticking with my usual work before play plan, I like to get my bed laid out before I get overindulge in food and beverage and everything else and don't feel like doing anything. So again, I just kind of like to have my work done. So it's easy this time because I saved the logs that I used from last time. I'm going to try to organize these in as comfortable and flat a way as possible. And then I'll get my bed laid out, and I'll have one of the very key important things taken care of for tonight. As you get towards the feet, the placement of the sticks becomes less important. But you want your head, shoulders, and butt area to be pretty level, if possible. What I like to do is just take and switch them out if there's a drastic change in elevation. Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can get my buddy who DJs to give me a shout out here on the radio for us all.
Thank you, Nathan. I really do appreciate it. I'm going to play this for you. It's just about a minute long. The dude's camping and totally rubbing it in on all the good times he's having. Check this out. Nathan, are you there?
Yeah, Brian, you're going to think that I have the best life ever.
I know.
Because I kind of do.
Yep.
But I'm camping tonight, and I got my fire going, got my Tiki torches going.
Oh, I'm
And I'm
jealous.
camping in my new... It's actually an ice fishing shelter.
What the hell?
And it's actually 12 foot long and 7 feet tall. Anyway, it's awesome for camping. It works perfect.
He's out there showing me this great big long tent.
Myself cold ones.
Oh.
And I'm fixing to make some steak.
Oh.
Here pretty soon over the fire.
Steak.
I'm gonna cook me up a sirloin
Beer.
and make some steak tacos. But
He's listening to me.
I'm listening to you on the radio, my friend.
Oh, doggone it. Thanks, Nathan. I appreciate it. I like to play his little bit. He sends me these videos. He's out camping. Look at, what the hell? Is that a margarita? He sent me a picture of a margarita. That's the hugest margarita I've ever seen. And he salts his rims the way I always did. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you got to have the lime and the salt. Yeah. Oh, that guy knows how to live. I'm going to come out and hang. Thanks, Nathan. Definitely check out Stumptown anytime you can.
All right. Well, my dumbass had about 3 too many margaritas last night. and ended up falling asleep sitting upright in my chair next to the fire. And I woke up at 2 a.m. So I just came to the tent and crawled in bed. No supper. I had this great supper plan. I was going to make steak tacos, and it was going to be awesome. So I think, as long as everything goes according to plans, I'm going to try to do that tonight, since I totally bombed last night. But I have I have a rehearsal this evening, but it's usually over about 7:30. So I'm just going to come back. It's going to be getting dark. It'll be dark, but I'm just going to come back and continue where I left off last night. Except tonight there won't be the indulgences. Tonight I'm going to be ready to eat. I need to come up with a better way than the logs across. That it just is not that comfortable. It'll do, but it's definitely not all that comfortable. Yeah, and I could use a good shower. Let's see what's happening around the campsite. Well, everything seems to be intact. I can't believe I fell asleep in that chair there, just sitting there in front of the fire. I had a big fire going. It was a nice, warm fire, and as you can see, there's still some chunks. I used them great big foot around logs. Man, I'll tell you what. If you don't want your stuff pooped on, don't leave it in this campsite. My goodness, they pooped all over my chair. That's disgusting. I woke up sitting in this chair. I woke up and the radio was still cranking in the van. And I woke up and I'm like, oh, I must have dozed off for a second there. And I looked at my phone or whatever and it said 2 a.m. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. So we're going to try again. Oh, I knew when I made like the second to last margarita, I was like, I should not be making this one. And then I made the last one. I was thinking. They were good though. So I'm going to check out and we'll see y'all tonight. Just made it back to camp. It's about 8:30, 8:45. Still got embers from earlier, so supposed to get down in the 40s again, about like last night. I'm just going to let the fire burn down to get a nice cold bed, and then we're going to start cooking because I'm getting hungry. Would you look at that? Made in Canada. My Spanish rice is made in Canada. Okay, so I'm on a camping trip in southern Iowa, celebrating Cinco de Mayo in an ice fishing hut, eating rice that's made in Canada. Sounds about right. Oh, and snacking on cheese that's made in Wisconsin. Yeah, America. What a melting pot, huh? Ooh, you can really see my breath. Anyway, so we're looking at this beautiful steak right here. I'm just going to go ahead and slice these bad boys up. Now, what's hard to do is keep from eating them before I put them on the tacos, because it's so freaking good. Here we have it. A little steak, a little rice, a little cheese sauce. Well, let me tell you, that don't suck. Holy moly. That is delicious. Oh yeah, sitting by the fire enjoying a cigar after that nice meal. One of the things that I do, like I just had that meal and I just cleaned up all the supper mess. Like I always clean up right away. Whatever mess I make, I try to clean it up right away, because when you're camping, you never know how you're going to feel later. It's just best to get it done right away. Get the work done before the play. Always. In every situation. At least that's what I do. And I think it would be good advice to follow. Alright, Joe. I'm going to settle in for the night. It's a little cold in here. You can... I don't know if you can see that. You can still see my breath in here. But, it's going to warm up with just from my body heat and my breathing and stuff. And, so I'm not the least bit worried about the temperature in here. This sleeping bag is also very, very warm. It does great. I'll see you in the morning. Well, that was quite a slumber. But again, it's getting a little warm in here. I got a little cold last night. I did get a little cool last night. But I suffered through it. I probably should have fired up the heater. I brought the little propane heater back here, but I could at least fired it up and got it warm in here. Should have been kind of a smart thing to do. Let's go out and see what waits us in the world. We got ducks on the pond. Look. Those are the babies. There's Mama. How cool. I really startled them. They didn't expect a person to be here. And we still have flames. Holy moly. I just squeeze the air out of it until it's a little ball. I need to get this cot recanvassed. That would be the ideal thing. But I have no idea where you would go to have that done. This is what I call the triple stupid dummy check. Just scan your campsite 360 degrees from about the center. And just make sure you haven't left any trash or any of your equipment. Triple stupid dummy check. I do it in music too. When I leave, I don't want to leave any of my gear behind. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time on In the Bush. Gracias.